It's Week 12 of the National Football League.
And we've got the incomparable Travis Kelce.
He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Oilers and the Broncos.
All that and more coming up next.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go at Mile High. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown-to-interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of L's.
Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. They stay on the ground with Williams. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Nix from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Nix. He just throws this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Finds his man. It's Worthy. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Oilers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Oilers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Laviska Shenault to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, Yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Draw play. This is Williams. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
3rd and long for Nix. Throw complete to Williams. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Oilers are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with, just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds his man Gray. Continuing to move past the 45. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they bring him down around the 34. We get a look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Called in by Waddle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. Has it at the 7. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Oilers take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack, because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Oilers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard.
From the 36. Complete to Mims. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's a 2-score game early. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another run for Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Straight ahead with Williams. And he gets him around 6 there. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. It's a gain of 6, and now they face a daunting 3rd and 14.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Now Nix. That finds Vele complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Oilers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Dillon gets it on the counter. And they had that one contained right at the line. Sent down by Cody Barton. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Houston first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Dillon a 1st down carry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
From the 17. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Now it's Mahomes. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. 2nd and 3 now. Another throw for Mahomes. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way. You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that extends their lead to 14.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Chenault on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's taken in by Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. brought in by Vele. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They'll throw again. Nix finds Mims. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Moves slated downs to approach here from the 40. Nix with it on first. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Denver. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. So at the end of 2, the Oilers playing Road Warriors here. They've got the lead. Now we'll send things over to Orlando. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Oilers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, Houston! The Oilers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Butker with the extra point. And the Oilers double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Denver set to take the field on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Complete out to the right. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Nix to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Brandon Jones up for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Motioning the tight end now. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hauled in by Rice. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down, Oilers.
Pistol now for Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Off play action, it's Mahomes. And once again, they can't connect.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Let's go now.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds his man Waddle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. On target to Worthy. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Another throw for Mahomes. Hauled in by Waddle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Dillon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Oilers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. A.J. Dillon, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Oilers stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 10.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Chenault on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So here comes the Bronco offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Complete out to the right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action with Nix. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. He's got it inside the 25. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That goes for 36 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That's him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Man in motion here. 1st and goal. Here's Williams. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Broncos football as we enter the fourth of what's been a largely one-sided game. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. They go with Williams on the counter, and he's brought down for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Going for it, it's Williams. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The visitors are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Now begin the drive with Dillon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. They'll go again with Dillon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
The Oilers about set to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Broncos get set to take over. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw, here's Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
From the red zone now. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 11-yard line.
It's a design boot. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt fails. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. They go play action. It's Mahomes. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Dillon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Going right back to Dillon. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Oilers close to picking up their 5th win. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Dillon. And he only gets this one down to the 9. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Second down now, 7 to go. On the ground, Dillon. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun given out to Dillon. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Oilers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. A.J. Dillon, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Butker with the extra point. And the Oilers stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos offense all set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Oilers, as we'll see you next time from Denver.